you could tell you're a gardener. You have a green thumb and a blue thumb because all the plants are spectacular. Right, yeah, there he is. I could tell this was a gardener's yard.
How are you?
How long have you lived here?
38 years.
38 years?
The designer and the engineer behind all this is actually my daughter.
Because she likes to garden and she's artistic, right?
She is very. Her forte is in gardening and landscaping and stuff.
Hi, Erica. Remember me, the pond guy?
Yep, I remember.
Brian,
Come on, Greg.
Pond, said you did a drawing for him.
Yes, I originally sketched out the new version of it from phase 2 to phase 3.
Nice. So you're a trained artist.
Art school, but
You
yeah.
never guessed that you were in a city lot
Yeah.
with what it looks like. You start right up here with the little small fountain.
Yeah, we actually turned one of our spill bowls into a tiny fountain since we got the new fire pit and everything.
Yep.
We'll use this guy as a little fountain, and we turned our little patio pond into a pot, which we have in the back.
All right, well, let's check it out. We got some shade, we got some sun. Oh, and a tropical lily. Did you get that this year at Water Garden Weekend?
Got from you guys.
Look at how beautiful that is. I love the bridge.
The bridge was actually another Aquascape edition.
That's Bernie's Bridges.
Okay.
Yeah, my friend Bernie that makes those bridges. It's a low profile, which is perfect because you don't want to block too much of this. So you got 2 biofalls, huh?
We actually started, the very first design had 1. That was the first one. That was phase 2. And then phase 3, when we expanded, we added another biofall.
I love the fire element. So it's got to be beautiful at night with the lights and the fire.
Oh, it's gorgeous at night, like nice toasty and everything.
The nicest thing, first of all, that sound is fantastic. Like, you could tell you're a gardener. You have a green thumb and a blue thumb because all the plants are spectacular. So how long ago did this start?
2014.
The issue we were running into was water and drainage. Where the pond sits right now was actually the lowest part of the property. Stagnant water and mosquitoes, breed ground, everything was just swamp. And then we went to phase 1, which was basically some rock, a little reservoir, some way that we can retain and recirculate some water. That didn't do what we wanted it to.
How did you find Aquascape?
Wittstock Lurbies, actually.
Okay, so you look at one of the places you go to get your plants at.
Yes.
And you saw the display ponds that we have at Lurdy's Garden Center.
We started with actually the spill bowls. And the very first idea was to go ahead and to bring in the 2 spill bowls, the larger one at the bottom and then the smaller one with the spigot on the top. That was actually our first addition into this, call it phase 1, where it's just a big hole and we were trying to recirculate the rainwater and stuff. Then we brought Aquascape out. Chris and Brian did a beautiful job on building phase 2 of the pond, which was a nice area, probably 8 feet by 10 feet maybe.
Yeah.
And that lasted a number of years until
2020, where we expanded.
Always making them bigger, right?
Exactly.
You get more fish, you want new plants, things like that.
more than doubled the size of it. From there, we just keep growing.
It's an addictive hobby.
It is. I love gardening in it, and we have like a huge catfish in there too. So
Really?
he has-
So what you have down there is Bubba and Bobby Sue. Those are
Albino catfish.
albino catfish.
Now I see why you want a wetland.
And when Bubba comes up, he's just going to clean all this up. He opens his mouth and he'll take care of everything.
Right. Yeah, there he is. Yep. Now I see why you have such big catfish, because they get fed a lot. 6 inches to that in a couple of years. You feed them well, and that's why they grow. And at least you have some good filters on it. Huge. So fun. And let me see the kind of fish food you're using. Yes, Aquascape fish food. Not floating sticks. The best fish food you can get. It's literally made for an Aquascape pond. It's got probiotics to help break down the fish waste in it. So this is your kind of creative space, huh, Erica?
This is more like my therapy.
Oh my gosh, that's so awesome. So you made all these?
Yes, I customize them, I panel line them. Clear parts, I glitter myself, just craft glitter and clear nail polish.
So you were born with a lot of patience.
That's what I've been told.
Okay, so your dad was talking to me about the coffee table book. Show me that.
I use 3D printer filaments to actually mark down some spots to get ideas.
For your inspiration. So this is one of the things. If you have an Aquascape ecosystem or don't, you can use it. So this is Weston Zerman, Tussey Landscaping. He came into the Sandbox studio. So for everybody wondering what this is the Hands of the Artist coffee table book that we give to everybody that we build a pond for. And it just shows all sorts of inspirational content like hobbit houses and water features from all of our certified Aquascape contractors all over the world. And we'll put a link so you can get your own coffee table book and get inspiration. But what I really want you to talk to me about is these giant goldfish over here.
Oh, Mr. Clean and Pascal.
Mr. Clean and Pascal, love it. So this is your little office down here.
Yes,
How long have you had these giant goldfish?
Got them last year.
Okay, where'd you get them at?
Pascal, the big one, I got off of Goldfish Island. Mr. Clean, the smaller one, I actually got out of PetSmart.
Just to give you a perspective, that's the size of my hand.
That's Pascal.
That's Pascal. This is really, really awesome. And more of your hobbies, huh?
Yeah, I collect rocks. Actually, I also have shrimp in that tank.
There's shrimp that could live with goldfish this big?
Yeah.
And they're small shrimp, right?
No, they're about the size of this.
Where are they?
The ladies, they live in the tree.
Oh, there it is. I see the shrimp.
Yeah.
Right there. There is the shrimp. That is so cool. Crazy. So you also love the fish, the gardening. This is all your hobby.
Yeah, this is what I love to do.
Well, you definitely have some talent.
Thank you.
Bring that down a little bit.
Perfect. Put it on.
And this goes ahead and slides.
Put it on.
Goes up.
Who's the Schwartz?
Oh my gosh. I have
May the
unique
Schwartz
friends.
be with you.
I love my job. He said, you look like Rick Moranis. And he said, yes, that is my Halloween costume. That is great.
Uncarpeted floor.
Wait a minute. So this
it's
thing
a
is
robot.
it's a robot?
It's a robot.
It's like RC.
Now, how many hours do you have into building something like that?
This took about 2 months.
Yeah, I'm going to say you have patience. So it actually works.
It works. I got this over at Disneyland.
All right, let's check it out.
I got...
Okay, do not judge a book by its cover. I would have never guessed you were into this stuff. That is cool. This is your Velociraptor, you say?
Yeah, this is my Velociraptor Peepsy.
Hi, Peepsy. Hi. You see why it's a Velociraptor. Hi, Peepsy. Too cute. Just how much interest this has. I mean, the multiple waterfalls, all of the spillway bowls. This is what happens with this hobby. It's an addictive hobby and it never ends. Of course, they now want to add a wetlands to this because they love their fish growing up. They've got, giant catfish in here, more lilies. I mean, they need more space for lilies. I mean, this is what the hobby of water gardening is all about and living the aquascape lifestyle.